Alright YouTube, today we will be looking into and taking apart my brake pad in my Bolens G14. It's super hard to get in gear, well, not all the time, but sometimes it's hard to get in gear, and my brake pad is wore out, and there's a pad. What it happens is there's a circle piece of metal that's on the shaft, and there's a pad that once you hit this brake pedal, when you hit this brake pedal down, it will ride along. There you go. That circle piece of metal right there, that is always what happens is there's a brake pad right there, right here, and the brake pad is so dang wore out. I tried to get it off with a screwdriver, it didn't quite work, so I'm going to have to take this whole assembly off, get it off, and then get the new brake pad pressed in with little rivets. That bracket right there, there's a bracket, this bracket right there, can't hardly tell, but that bracket right there needs to come off, and this whole assembly will come off then. So it's probably like a 9/16 bolt. I haven't yet figured that out yet, but it looks like a 9/16, and these bolts will come out, and that whole spring thing here will come out here. Alright guys, I got that whole bar taken out. Like I said, there was a bolt attached right there, and there was a bolt attached right there. They were 9/16, so you just go ahead and take them two bolts out, and there was a cotter pin on this on one of these sides here, and there's a cotter pin over on this side. This is the brake pad that I'm talking about. I'm gonna get it all cleaned up. There's the back side of the brake pad, brass rivets that's holding that pad itself on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it to the vise, punch them out. I went ahead and viced her down. This is what she looks like. Trying to get some, trying to get something out of there.
Hey, let's make noise here.
No, that ain't making too much noise.
Why?
So I got the first one out by getting this nail. End up using the nail like this, and just hammering the nail through it. Like I said, I went ahead and used that nail right there, and used that as a punch to punch out these two rivets. There's my old brake pad. So now I'm gonna go and get the other one here. There's my two new rivets, brass rivets, and my new brake pad. And I believe because it's they're using brass for a reason, so it don't wear down your steel whenever it starts wearing. And so the brass will give once it gets to that point. That's when it goes around that wheel. I'm going to basically reclamp my shaft back to the vise and see if I can install these rivets in this pad. Here guys, I got that pad back installed. I got everything back installed. That spring right there was giving me a little bit of problems. Couldn't quite remember how it was attached or gripped on there basically. With no I had no tension on it for the longest time. You gotta have that hook pried against that bracket right there. Right there. You have to have that hook pried against that bracket right there. and then this side over here, you want it wrapped on the other side of the bracket. You can't see. Oh, there it is. That hook. I don't know if I can get a good picture. This, you know, if you guys take this apart, just really look at it and see how it's put on. I went ahead and adjusted this bracket right here for the pedal. I moved it down, which would push the rod up there up. So now when I mash the brake, it should put enough pressure on that wheel right there. Enough pressure on that wheel to where it won't make my my tractor grind gears when I'm trying to shift. There you guys go. I got everything installed, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. EB Family TV. Alright guys, see you guys later.